Hi guys, good evening. Welcome back to another show with electronics with Horlixs. Yes, we're just going to do some more. We've got another kit that was decided by the crew. I said left or right, and they chose this one tonight. So before we get into all that, anyway, let me introduce my co-host. So I've got Mark's Modz. There we go.
Yay! Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Horlixs' show. I'm really looking forward to this because it's electronics, and sit back and relax.
Yeah, definitely. It's really therapeutic doing this, actually. So, looking forward to it. And then we've got Geordie Dave.
Evening, everybody, and thanks for having us on, Horlixs. I'm looking forward to this because I'm very interested in this electronic stuff. So, Mick, I'm thinking of trying myself.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, I think you should. And those of you who don't know, these like the Bluetooth kit, this has come off AliExpress. Very, very cheap. You have to wait for a while for it to come. But this kit I'm doing tonight was like 54p. So it's better to order more, but it's great to practice with. So, yeah. Anyway, as description says, this is a pulsing heart we're going to be doing. So we've just got to solder some components on there and we'll see if it works. So before we go into that, I suppose we better go through some chat.
Yep, as well as a start, okay. The top of the shop goes to D. Harris. Evening, Alex.
Yeah, good evening, D. Happy birthday for yesterday. It was someone's birthday yesterday. So, I wasn't about yesterday on stream because I was actually at the gym, and I'm feeling it today. But, happy birthday for yesterday.
And we'll have Gillian Dotz. Evening, everyone.
Hi, Gillian.
Hi, Gillian.
And we'll have G's channel. Good evening, and all hope everyone is okay and well. Time to heat up that soldering iron again. Yep.
Yes, definitely.
Evening, Jay.
Yeah, evening, Jay.
And Warren James. Hi, all. Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren.
Hi, Warren.
And then we'll have Dave Builds. Good evening, everyone, in chat, and have a great show tonight, Horlixs. And good evening to the hosts. Evening, Dave.
Hi, Dave.
And we'll have Marble Picks. No, it's Todd. Evening, all, Todd.
Evening, Todd.
Evening, Todd.
And we'll have D. Harris, Gillian Dotz, Dave Channel, Warren James. Good evening, all. I'll just move up my mouse a bit. And D. Harris, dear Mac, good evening, sir. D. Harris again. Marble Picks, good evening, Todd. And Todd, good evening, D. Harris. Yorkshire Crafter, good evening, everyone. Evening, Julie.
Hi, love.
Evening, Julie.
And we'll have D. Harris, good evening, Yorkshire Crafter. Gillian Mungo, good evening to D. Harris. Dave Mac, evening at D. Harris, Gillian Dotz, Warren James, and J's channel. And Dave Mac, evening Yorkshire Crafter. Just move up the bit more. Yorkshire Crafter, evening D. Harris and Dave Mac's build. Danno's Universe. Hello, everyone. Hi, Danny.
Hi, Danno.
Hi, Danno.
Dave Mac, evening young Danno. D. Harris, Danno Universe, good evening. Warren James, evening Dave Mac and D. Harris. Todd, try not to try anything.
That's part of the fun, isn't
it? D. Harris, evening Mark and Geordie. Hi,
evening, D.
Dave Mac, happy birthday for yesterday, D. And D. Harris, thank you, Alex and Dave Mac. And Gillian Dotz, evening Dave Mac Builds. And that's the chat up to now. God, it was busy tonight.
Nice. Yeah, thank you everyone for being here. Yeah, so it's not going to be the most exciting build in the world or project, but it's really therapeutic, I find, just to sit and solder. So it's just going to be a case of chill out and just chat away and
Yep, you sit back and watch Horlixs do magic.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, talk amongst yourselves and all that, and yeah, I think it'll be good fun. So now I've already had a quick look at this yesterday, actually, with Geordie and Mark and that. There was actually a capacitor missing. Sorry, not a capacitor, resistor.
Resistor,
Well,
yeah.
it was the wrong. Yeah, it was the wrong value. So this is what we get. So we've got the PCB, which is obviously in the shape of a heart, because it's like a pulsing heart eventually. And then we're going to be able to change the speed of it and stuff like that. I've chosen the red one because it's a heart, so I've gone red. So we get a bag of red LEDs. Sorry about the glare. And then we also get a microcontroller. Then we've got like some sort of momentary switch there, but I'm not quite sure what this is. This is probably the power. But there's some switch there. We've got a variable resistor here. So this is obviously going to change, or not like a potentiometer type thing. It's obviously going to change something, probably the speed of the pulse. We've got capacitor, one of them diodes with the so that'll go in. So this is where it gets interesting, because we've got 3 in the kit. We got 4 resistors here, and then 2 separate ones. I've already tested these with a multimeter. This is your best friend if you don't know the colours. So we've got here. Oh, I've got it on the wrong setting.
Or you put it on 200.
There you go. Well, that's reading like 40. Well, take away that. It's about, these are 47 ohms. So the thing is, I've got 4 of these, and they're all the same, but I've only got 3 slots for them. Then we've got a 10K, which I believe is this one. Yeah. So that's good. And then this one here, that needs to come down a bit. Like that one is a 22, which is fine, because that will go into this one. Now we're missing the 100K resistor. So, you know, I've got loads of these, so I've dug 100 out myself. So I'll measure that. There you go, near enough with tolerances. So yeah, this is the 100K. So I'm not going to use all of these. They've obviously just overlooked that and given me the wrong one. So I'm going to replace it with that one. And that's about it, really. So we just got to get soldering, really. So, also, I've prepared this because it doesn't come with anything to power this, but it does say on there that it can run between 4 and 6 volts. So I was going to use a battery pack, but instead I've got one of these, which is just a USB cable. I've chopped the end off, neatly heat shrink the top, and got the wires prepared, so that will power this. So yeah, that's all we've got. So there's no instructions. We just have to look at what's on the board. Now I'm going to try and manually do my camera, I think, because I'm fed up with it zooming in and out. That's better, isn't it? So yeah, it tells you on there what's going where. So it's just a case of start soldering, really. So I think I'm going to start with Plugging the iron in. Right, so while that's warming up, which only take a minute.
I'll give this a read out. Dave Builds. I finally made a start on the diorama for the trumpeter Titanic today. Cut the wood down to size as well as cutting the foam board. I'll be gluing the foam board to the wood tomorrow. Oh, sounds nice.
Mm.
Oh, awesome.
And Ian Campbell. Hi, all. Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian. Right. So, shaky cam. Let's start with a microcontroller, I think. Get this in place. So it's going to be a bit awkward because I'm going to have to manually focus this camera because autofocus is not working for me. So yeah, it's just a case of if you haven't soldered before, just hold it on, get a bit of heat there,
And touch it.
and then drop some solder on. Done. There you go. It's going to be hard for you to see. I'm trying to get you a nice good view. Let me try and get a close up. Sorry, it's a bit shaky. No, that's that done.
That was quick.
So let's do. Doesn't really matter what we do, really. Let's do some LEDs because there's quite a few of these. And they're all going to go around the outside.
So it would a flat port in them, isn't it?
Yeah, so I'm not sure if you're going to see this. You might there's a flat edge here. It's going to be really hard to see.
Yeah.
There you go. That's a bit better. So the flat edge will go towards the flat edge of here. But on the other hand, the way I judge these is obviously the long leg's positive. And I just find the white bit here and then put that through. So the best way I find to do these is just solder one leg because we want these nice and straight, and as you can see, that's not straight, that is hanging out. And then just hold the LED from underneath, reheat that, there you go, and then just drop that flat. And that's what I'm going to do all the way around. Well, I'll do a few at a time and then cut the legs off.
All right, well, while you're doing that, I'll go for the chat. Dave Builds, even at Ian Campbell. Ian Campbell, hi, Dave Builds. Dave Harris, even at Ian Campbell. Ian Campbell, hi, Dave Harris. Todd, cool that with PCB, some flux pen paste will make it really nice.
Yes, I do have some, but I mean, obviously the solder's got some in it as well, but
Todd says, I always remember short lead to the left is left wire equals negative. Flat side of an LED looks like a minus sign equals negative.
yeah. There we go. So I've done 3. See, that one's like hanging right out there. There we go. And then I can come in and touch the other sides up. I actually need to get some more solder. I said that last time. I just don't know what one to get. There's actually so many variants of solder. The solder I'm using now is just the cheap one you get with a soldering iron kit. Look, I'm just about out of this one. But there's so many different types of solder on a reel. I'm guessing it's not really going to make too much difference, but
Yeah, you need to 3D print you that soldering station I sent you.
yeah. Okay.
Todd says the rosin coat in some soda only lasts a few seconds.
Yeah. I can touch them up afterwards. Yeah, I'll do that. We get a bit of flux and then we can just go around and smarten all that up. I'll just get the main of it done first. There's a lot of LEDs to put in. Actually, I'm going to put some down here just to balance this out. There's a seagull outside making an absolute racket, as you might hear.
No kids playing outside now here.
I can hear the kids outside, yeah.
Yeah, it's just I do enjoy like these soldering projects. They're just so relaxing. I'll say it's nothing. It's not as exciting as that Bluetooth speaker that I did, which is still going strong. Not that I've used it because it's just a gimmick, isn't it? But you were saying, Geordie, you might fancy one of them for your shed, Dan, your allotment.
Aye. I'd use it. As you see, it might improve the speakers on it. And again, in the shed, you're not bothered. D. Harris. Thanks for reminding me, Mark. Alec, what type of filament came with the Vector 3D printer? Can you remember?
Yeah, it's just standard PLA.
Sorry, D.
Yeah, just standard PLA. It's the I can't even remember the sizes now. What filament's yours take, Mark?
Is it not 0.75 millimeters or something?
Yeah, because I've got the 2.85 in my Ultimaker. Oh, yeah, put that in more. However,
2 seconds, I can tell you. 1.75 millimeter PLA.
yeah, that's it. Yeah, so it's just that. That's what comes with the Vector. It's just standard filament. You can use ABS on it as well, but it's really hard to print ABS. I've tried, and the Vector was sort of good for that because it's got the cover that drops down over it, so it keeps the heat in. But honestly, I didn't have much luck with that printer at all. It was great for what it was, and the part where I did so much mod into it. Right, I'm going to go around and solder the other legs now and then trim them.
D. Harris didn't want to send to you, Mark, if no good.
Ah, right.
And G's channel got myself a new USB solder iron, so we'll have to look for a project and do a live stream.
Oh, awesome.
And D says, Alex never used my Vector from finishing it.
Was that
No.
the evil one?
Yeah. I didn't film the process. Well, actually, no. I told this is how I sort of got into Partworks. That printer actually got me into Partworks, because my friend, my best mate, decided to do one. He's my blind friend, and he was collecting it. But he collected the whole thing, and then obviously because he can't see, his other half was going to build it, and they just didn't have time. So he gave me this massive box and said, "Would you mind building that?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So I took it home, and oh wow, I did it in about. Do you know what? I could have actually done a 24-hour live stream because I finished it in about a day and a half. And yeah, it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. And then I got it all working, gave it back to him, and then I was like, do you know what? I want one of these. But this was all new, I'd never seen 3D printing before. And I've got metal things going everywhere. And I ended up buying one on eBay for myself. I didn't build it, but because I'd just built it, I had a good idea it went together, and I actually bought one that was really poorly built, actually. There were so many problems with it. But because I'd freshly built one, I just basically took some of it apart, and then, yeah, I used it. But as I say, I just didn't get on with it in the end. And the more I got into it, the more I realised what sort of a bad design it was. Yeah. And then after that, I was like, you know what? I really enjoyed building that. And that's when the DeLorean came. Oh, I'm just going to get the flux. Yeah. So I got the DeLorean. And that's what started me off with Partworks.
Oh, Mark, when you get issue 31 of the Doll's House, You get that port for that goes in the side.
Mm-hmm.
The little white piece what Gio was on about.
All right. Yeah. Oh, the panel. That's wrong.
You get it with a shop. You get it with a shop one and port. It's port 31.
Right.
I don't know whether you pick yours up from a shop or get them delivered.
We get it delivered if Julie's got well, it's under my name, but we have a subscription for it. The plan was originally to get it from the shops every week, but
They really get it from the shop. So
the shop was just not getting it in. So we subscribed.
Susan doesn't seem to have any bother. She's good at chasing them up and all of the.
Well, in that package I sent you is that pin for Gillian's door.
Yeah. Cheers.
All right.
Gio's channel. Pooh's kite is tricky and fun, but worth it. Be on my channel tomorrow night. Yeah, I know. I've just looked at the instructions on it. It looks very fun today.
Yes. Yeah. We were lucky enough to get a little sneak peek. It looks really good. Sorry, I'm out off the camera. I'm just poking LED through. Right, Solder, where are you? It's literally got that much left. I have got some more though, a little bit more. So I'm hoping I've actually got enough to do this project.
I'll be afraid I'll be burning my fingers now.
No, let's get rid of them. Don't want to waste any. Yeah, that's too close now. Right. Where is my other tube? Yeah, hopefully I should have enough. That's all I've got left. What's in there now? I do need to buy some more. I think I'm just going to buy one I see that's cheap. I'm going to get a big roll of it, I think.
You're going to need a big roll if you 3D print that station.
Yes. Oh, excuse the bikes.
Yeah, Jay, I use super glue to stiffen the string. Messy, but a great rod. Just uploaded a short on to YouTube. And the Harris tweezers, Alex, to hold that.
Yeah.
A short bit of shoulder.
I hope you can see it all right. I'm trying to get a good... Actually, it's probably better if that light's up there. So yeah, if you end up with one of these, Geordie, you can see what's involved. No. Got a short. So the trick for that is to hold it if it works and drag it up the legs. Made a bit of a mess of this one. Right. Let's get some wick out because I've made a bit of a boo on that one. Which happens... Oh, hang on, I've got a roll of solder. Although I'm not sure if this is for plumbing. Well, it looks quite thick, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
It's quite heavy. I'm not sure. I don't know where that came from. I've got some solder wick. And the idea is you sort of put it on top. And it sort of draws out. There you go. Oh, that works really well for a change. It just draws the solder out the holes.
Trouble is, I think that plumber's solder is for copper.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know where that came from. There we go. I think I'll have a slurp of coffee in a sec. Yeah, I definitely need to do that soldering station because I have to keep putting this iron down on the mat because the other one's a bit too big for it. So it tends to fall through. Right, I'm just going to put that there a minute. I come back, just have a slurp of coffee. Oh, there's a couple more bits of chat there.
Yeah. Oh, no, I've read them.
Oh, you done them? Sorry. Okay.
I forgot them open.
I was looking at the star. Oh, yeah, I'm sore. I went to the gym yesterday and I had another personal training session, except he pushed me hard. And now I'm feeling it today. I really am. Right, let me trim some of these legs down. I'll worry about these later. Okay. Put them up. We're nearly done with the LEDs. How many more have we got? 2, 3. Oh, they're giving us some spare LEDs. Quite a few spare LEDs, actually. I have to get my IPA out soon to clean them up. One more LED to put in. So we've got three spare LEDs with this. So they'll end up going in with the Arduino spares.
Don't get the colours mixed up.
No. I'll leave them in that bag with the red sticker.
Yeah.
Well, until we've powered this on, maybe there'll be an odd colour in there. Depending on where they sort them, I guess. So that's them.
Next, the resistors.
Yes. And cut them down. It's one thing with flux, it makes everything go really sticky until we've cleaned it. Well, that's all the LEDs in. They're nice and flat. I'm happy with that.
Cool.
Okay, so now we want, let's do the resistors. So we want our 10K, which I know is this one. But now I'm down myself, so I'm going to check it. Yeah, it was. So that will go on the top hole there, 10K. And again, it doesn't matter which way for resistors. And then we'll do the 47Ks, which are these.
You know, we got them on dummies. Biscuits.
Pardon?
Oh, she's Rob talking to me.
Oh,
I'll just get rid of it.
I think that's moved. So I'm just going to, yeah, it did. Look at that. Come out. So then at that point, I can just touch that up and push it home. There's quite a lot of solder on that one. That's it. Another 47. Well, actually, that needs to go in a bit more. Come on, fit in there. Why won't you go in? There you go. So we can trim those now. That's all those in. So we want a 22 resistor, which I know is this one.
It tried to teach us, didn't it, in Arduino to try and use the colours to work out what it was, but I couldn't get it in my head.
No, it is a really difficult thing to learn because there's so many different orders, and there is a chart you can download. But nah, just use a multimeter. Oh god. I've also got that component tester that I showed you before, and that does the same job as well. But that's good to troubleshoot if a part's not working. Well, let's do the whatever this is, triode, can't remember. And then we'll do So this is the collector, the base, and the emitter. That's that in. It's looking quite nice at the moment. Let's do that 100k. So as I say, this is one that I had. I've got loads of resistors. The legs are actually a bit thicker, so it's quite a challenge to get this in. I think they're bigger actually. Oh, don't like that at all. See if I can bend this without cutting it.
Ooh.
No.
Yeah, probably how the kids would say, can you? Playing football.
Yeah, I can hear them. But can't understand what they're saying.
Wait, you're not, because they're not in English.
All right.
So this isn't the neatest job because this resistor is actually a bit too big. So it's sticking a bit proud because the leg won't bend over, but I'm happy with that. It's just a little bit of fun.
As long as it does the job.
Right, that's them. What have we got left? So we've got the power. Right, so we've got a capacitor switch. Let's do the power switch. Now, I'm not sure if there's a certain way for this, actually, because there's a bit of a diagram there. I'm guessing a switch is a switch, but there is a hole at the top there, so I'm guessing that's what that's for. So I'm just going to put it in that way. I'm just going to put a little bit in there because that needs to be flush, and then I'm going to heat it up, push that down. Then that one will keep all of them in, and then my camera's gone blurry again, isn't it? So
It's not loud.
oh, that's a zoom. I didn't know I had a zoom. There you go. I hope you're enjoying this anyway, as much as I'm getting lost in all this.
It's nice and relaxing.
That's the switch in. Okay, and then we've got our resistor. Variable, no, the potentiometer. That fits in there. Mix that in. Not much left now. Just one more component, which is the capacitor. Which is does have a polarity, so make sure you get that the right way. So you've got negative, which is marked in white. Let me just sort this focus out. Yeah, it's marked in white, and that is the same on the board.
Right.
So that's actually it built.
I'm just going to put weight to it. Power to it.
So now, yeah, we're going to put the power in. Now, it's got quite a good design, actually, because it's got 4 holes, so you can actually thread the wires up through the top and then back round, so you haven't got the wires facing out the front. I mean, you could just solder them onto the back, but I'm going to adopt the pass-through. So we're going to go through the holes. And then if I get my tweezers, if I can, God, there's not much room now. Bend that back round. Well, I'm going to have to twist these wires. So through there. I'm not even going to be sure if this is going to be possible, actually. No? Oh, yeah. So that's the back throw. And then, oh no, I just dropped it. Quick, solder that in. Yeah, that's the black in.
Todd says, turn the end of the wires to make it easier. Pull them through.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Should have thought of that. Well, that's that done. Now I need to get some flux on that. There we go. I think we're done. Oh, it's cooling down. So now I've just got to
Oh, I do.
power up, but I need to clean all the flux off the back of this board first. So I'm going to grab the IPA. Tidy this up a bit. And let's see if this works first time. Unless I've forgotten a bridge like last time. So yeah, so this is isopropyl alcohol, brilliant for electronics and stuff. We use it for everything. And it just gets all that flux off. There we go. Ideally, got the kitchen towel just to tap that dry. That will evaporate. And then hopefully, yeah, we should have takeoff. So, just check all the joints. They look all right. Okay. Right. And the big finale.
5, 4, 3,
Oh,
2, 1.
hang on.
I don't have to tell you.
I just dropped a USB, my other Bluetooth speaker USB in my mug of coffee.
You can't USB power a coffee.
No. God, what an anticlimax. Yeah, there's coffee in it.
You want one of them? I was saying this today. You need one of them coffee things that keeps your coffee hot.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm just gonna put some more isopropyl alcohol in this USB because the last thing I want to do is that to start messing about. Trying to get the coffee out of there. Right, enough of that. Let's go. So, power bank.
Okay. Like out.
Ready?
3, 2, 1, turn it on. Let that be late.
Oh. Oh, I see. So you have to hold this down for it to work. Well, that's a bit stupid, isn't it?
I'll put a different switch in.
Is that why I call it a pulsar? Because you pulse it yourself.
So you hold it down and you keep it down to... But,
Mod it.
It's just if it's reading your thumb.
Oh, I'm just going to mod it with some solder, I think. Well, let's get the multimeter out and see what's going on. Just silly design. So are these all connected, I guess, when that's pushed.
Yeah, good point, Dee.
Yeah, it's just going to need a bridge across there.
Have you not got a flick-on switch in the Arduino?
No. No, I don't believe I have. Just the momentary ones. I'm just going to solder that in there. Sorry, you can't see a thing of what I'm doing. All of these three is like 3 and 3. I'm just going to short them. There you go. That should work. All right, let's try that. There you go. Oh. Oh, well, that's interesting. I just push the button and it...
Key one, yeah.
Eh?
What? This is really confusing me. How is this possible?
I know this sounds stupid, Horlicks, but when you turn it upside down, is that switch being pressed?
Yeah.
So when you're doing your test, you're pushing that switch, and that's why you're getting that reading.
Yeah, but without that on, it still didn't work. Oh, let's lift this up. Oh, we want the button down. Oh, this is really confusing me. Yes, I'm trying to find where it connects, but on is there and there. Maybe they've all got to be bridged. Just put another one in. There's always something, isn't there, that's a bit... I'm not really understanding this switch, to be fair.
Oh, no. Oh, little. Pulsing, what switch isn't word?
Do you know what? This is a switch that you click. Click to turn on and click to turn off, but it's not doing that. The switch is broken. Because that's supposed to go, you can see all the gears in there. That's supposed to click down and stay on. And then you click it again and it comes out. But we've just bridged it to be permanently on. So there you go. And then if we change this variable, I think it's going to change the flash. Yeah, so that's slow. And then we can turn that all the way around. And it makes it quicker.
Fabulous.
Yeah, that switch.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all right, it's my power bank. Problem with this is because it's such low voltage, my power bank doesn't think there's anything connected to it, so it shuts off.
Right.
But in the wall, it'll be fine if I was to put it up somewhere. Behind me, we can go up there somewhere maybe.
Aye.
Mm.
And then I've got a USB plug, so this will just power all the time.
The firefighter is annoying us.
There you go. Yeah, it's all right. It's, you know, for how much it costs, it's ideal just to practice with and see if things work. But yeah, the switch is definitely broken. Oh, it's working now. Oh, it works then. I mean, I've bridged it, so it doesn't matter now, but yeah. Anyway. Well, there you go. That is it. What do you think of that then?
Cool.
I really enjoyed that.
Yeah.
Oh, good fun.
Aye.
Yeah, this switch is...
Interesting.
Are you looking forward to building one, Jordan?
Aye. Let me cry on me fingerboard. Get off.
But yeah, I'll find somewhere for that. Right, well, that's it then for tonight's show. Give you a sneak peek of next week. Why not? Or next week, well, maybe not necessarily next week, but the next time I have a free chance. Got another kit to do.
Right, that'll go next week, will it? Is this the big one?
So this one comes with a battery box, but I'm not going to use that. I'm just going to use USB cable. But this is going to be trickier because we've got like one of them tiny little chips to stick on, and it's a surface mount one as well. So that makes it harder because it doesn't go through the board. So what I'll do is I'll tin it up first, and then, but yeah, similar sort of thing. Luckily, no, not luckily at all. As you can see, the instructions are in Chinese.
What does it do?
They were 1K. So this is another LED thing. Again, it's red. Lots of LEDs in there, and there's a couple of buttons. And I believe it's like a windmill. So you got a strip of LEDs there, and there, and it's going to spin and look like a windmill going round.
Oh, cool.
But as I say, this one's a little bit harder because it's got this surface mount chip on the corner. So that's one of the reasons I thought I'd do it, just to practice more of them. So what I'll probably end up doing is flux this, and then I will tin them on the board so that we've got a little bit of solder on there. Then I can then drop the chip on, and then just touch up the legs, hopefully, without making a short. So yeah, that'll be the next one to do. So I need to now tidy up. But yeah. Is there any more chat? And then we can goodbye.
Right. So we'll take this one there. Take that out and bridge it. Not bridge it.
Yep.
Marble picks. Hold the button when you power it on. And if you bridge across the traces, would you still need the button?
No, I wouldn't need the button. No.
Yeah, Mac, great work, Alex. Todd, nice job. Wonky switch.
Yeah. It did just work earlier. Now it's not working again.
Dave Harris, nice stream, Alex. Look forward to the next one.
Thank you very much.
And Dave Mac, great show tonight, guys. Yep.
Thank you. Yeah, it's awkward because when you're concentrating on like soldering and that, don't really know what to talk about. So it's just a case of like silence. Like it's a bit awkward, but you know, it's just.
I'm like that when I build modelling. It's Dave runs and videos. Dave's just brilliant talking as he's building.
Yeah, well, that's it. I can't think of anything to say. Like, well, I can. Obviously, I brought up that I went to the gym yesterday and all that, but yeah, it's difficult, isn't it?
Yeah.
And we'll have Danno Builds. Good show, big thumbs up and well done. Tons of thumbs up.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I enjoyed that. So yeah, that is it from me. Before I go round, let's just go through the schedule. So tomorrow it is the Craft and Quiz, sorry. And I believe Jason's doing the quiz for us tomorrow. So that'll be tomorrow at 7. So looking forward to that. Then Friday, it's back with me doing the VW camper. We'll be doing issue 3. 3 already. Wow.
Yeah.
I thought it was on 2 then. Yeah, issue 3. Then Saturday we got Mark in his new Miura, and I take it you're all right doing that, aren't you? After your problem you had last week.
Yeah, I contacted Agora and they're going to send out replacement issue 3. But it doesn't affect me carrying on and building it.
No, that's good. Okay, then all being well, is that it Saturday?
Yes.
Just yourself, yeah. Then all being well, Sunday, hopefully it'll be DS Models and Vintage. All being well, there'll be a stream on a Route Master, I expect. But keep an eye on that because it could be subject to change. Then it's Monday. And then we've got the Disney Doll's House. And then hopefully, if you haven't got any technical problems.
Well, Danny's going to be back, so shouldn't have technical problems on Monday night. Danny's there to sort his computer out.
Okay, then hopefully we'll have another Titanic.
Yeah, probably 20 and 21.
And then Tuesday, well, I'm not sure from there what's on. I know something could be on Tuesday, depending on obviously because Danno's doing the Eddie Stobart, but his work shifts change. So
I think he's looking at doing that next Wednesday.
Wednesday, okay, awesome, lovely, jubbly. So yeah, just keep an eye out. But the schedule is in all the Facebook groups, so if you want to check out the schedule at any point, I'll try and keep it as up to date as possible.
Bloody fly on my computer. Bugger off. Noisy.
Okay, well that's it from me. So let me go around the table then. We'll grab the last couple of bits of chat and then we'll end the show. So, Mark, there you go.
It's very blue in here, isn't it?
You are blue.
It's a good night from me. Brilliant show tonight, and can't wait for the next one. So good night, all.
Lovely, thank you, Mark.
Enjoyed it. Let's have a look. What's the chat? Yeah, D. Harris. I'd say good night, host, and see you all next time. I'll see you all tomorrow night for the quiz.
Yes.
Danno, I will be doing Eddie on Wednesday if that's okay. Yep.
Yeah, awesome.
And D. House. Love that shade of blue. That's a real mug. And that's it from me. So I'll probably I'll not be on tomorrow night with I'll not be on Friday night with Horlixs, so I'm back at work. But I should be on with Mark on Saturday night. So and then it'll be Monday night with Titanic. So good night from me, and catch us all when I see you again.
Lovely, thank you. Thanks for coming and just chilling. And see you for the show tomorrow. So looking forward to it. I'm going to find somewhere for this to go now. So you'll probably see it flashing away on the next video. Anyway, good night, everyone. Have a good night, and I will see you soon. So take care, everyone. Goodbye. And I need to find my outro. There it is. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire.
electric